Hey everyone, I'm at Lamborghini Broward and here is the new Lamborghini Urus. They have it completely open for me to check out, so let's take a look. So here's the front end. You can see the two large intercoolers. There's one there, painted black. So here is I have a front camera system. So when you're off-roading or tracking the car, you record yourself. Probably has a built-in telemetry as well. You can see the little LED headlights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each headlight. And you kind of make out the shape of the running lights right there. So this has we have a 600 horsepower twin turbo V8. Look at this thing. These are massive carbon ceramic brakes. It looks like 6 piston calipers on large 22-inch wheels stock on Pirelli P0s. It's got that Lamborghini styling. Quad exhaust tips. Let's take a look at the trunk. Right there. Oh, plenty of trunk space. Looks like it's got a built-in divider here, keeping your stuff. Another one here. Some rails. It's got some buttons here. I think this is for raising and lowering the suspension. But this is blank. I'm not sure what that does. And then under, oh, it looks like it's got several carpets here. I guess this might be for a weatherproof. Here's the trunk floor, and then underneath that, got some normal stuff. Subwoofer there, some first aid kit, tire rescue. And I'm sure the rear seats fold down as well. Here you can drop it and lock it. So I'm just gonna drop the trunk. There you go. Look at that, these little touches here. This is a carbon fiber filler cap. So this is not something you want to lose. I think you can actually just place it right there like so. And there you go. So that way you won't lose it. And I'm sure this will be expensive and you won't want to lose this, so be sure to put it back. And before I head into the front, let's check out the rear. The doors are actually electronic release. So it's got the silver gray Alcantara with blue leather. Bang & Olufsen sound system. Let me step in here. Plenty of space. And over here is, let me see if we turn it on, an Android tablet. And this is an actual Android tablet. Take a look at this. Google, Chrome, so you can get the good. Yeah, it's got a full web browser. Right now there's no internet on this, so it's can't really do much with it. But yeah, you can hit Google, go to YouTube, view YouTube channels, like mine. See, there's no internet, so it ain't gonna work, but let me see here. Yeah, you do the usual stuff, media, radio, sound system. While that's connected to the car, and if you hit that in the back, it's actually removable. Now this is an option to have the Android tablets, but yeah, it's a removable tablet. It's got a headphone jack, USB jack there. There are your volume buttons. Looks like you got a space for a SIM card, and there's the power button. And yeah, it's a full-on Android tablet. It's probably good for the kids, good for long trips, or just cruising around, you know. maybe do some work. Plenty of space back here. I got a little vent there, and there's a vent there with some AC controls, which are, the ignition's off, so I can't really play with it. Let's skip around to the front. Frameless doors. So, wow. There you go. Get that crucial 4-window auto down. And it's got this other thing. You can reach into it and push it, but where's the fun in that? So, car started up. Let me just adjust the seat a little bit. Get it nice and comfortable. So, starting from the left, you got lights. So this is just a touch panel. So put on, oh, it's not a touch panel. It's a very light touch, and it's enabled. There you go. You got 4-window auto down. Turn your child locks on and off. Here's your signal stock. And I think this is might be the blind spot monitor or the parking sensors. These control the thing here. I think this might be an Audi virtual cockpit. Change the view.
Oh, it's not available on this one.
You can change different views here, so you can have traffic. Let's see, driver assistance. So this might be the lane spot monitoring, blind spot monitoring. Long-term memory, short-term memory. So I guess this is for the trip meters, MPG. You know, twin turbo V8. You still want to watch your MPGs. Actually, at 5.7, looks like someone's been driving this hard. 2:03 p.m. There you go. Very nice. It's kind of got like a wood trim here. Here's your phone, voice activated, heated steering wheel. Turn that on and off. Here's our full instrument cluster. Right now, car's off, but now on the Huracan and I believe the Aventador, there's the drive mode switching here, but over here it's actually on the Urus. It's actually down here, so you can switch between Strada, Sport, Corsa, Sabbia, Terra, and Neve. Now this is Street, which is just for regular driving, Sport, Corsa, racing, Sabbia, which is sand, Terra, which is dirt, and I think Neve is gravel, but I'm not really sure. So, and then I think to put it back is, oh, you just keep, oh, okay, it just toggles. Okay, so you have to cycle through everything. You can't go backward. Over here, you can also enable Ego mode, which is just as it is in the Aventador S. You can customize the different all-wheel drive settings, throttle response settings, suspension settings, and all that. So I think to put it back, you just go there. This is park, and here's manual mode. So it's got a full, paddle shifter set up right there. Over here is the park distance control, parking brake. I guess this disables and enables the start stop. This must be the four-way sensor. And this, I don't know what this does. P and then a steering wheel. Maybe it's like a park and hold while you're driving. Or maybe it could be auto park, Let's see, this controls a radio. The climate control is completely touchscreen. So no standard controls. Oh, it's kind of got it's touchscreen, but it also has a haptic feedback. So as you touch it, it also clicks back at you and vibrates the screen. Looks like this is truck control off. Max, these are for the defrosters, and here's your emergency lights. And here's the primary screen. Oh, it's all, I think I turned it off. Let's start it back up. So here's the infotainment system. So you got, I like this that you have to apply pressure to it in order to get a response out of it. It's not just, I think it gives it a more tactile feedback, which is a lot of touchscreen systems on infotainment screens is lacking. So you got, just like the tablets, you got the radio, you can scroll through, you got Studio 54, listen to some tunes. What else we got? Media for, I guess you can put DVDs in here, you can play DVDs in your car. Smartphones. Got navigation, which is, let me see how responsive this is. I guess it's still loading up. Oh, once it's loaded up, it's pretty responsive. You can go in, cruise around. Different settings there. Cool. I guess it automatically turns off after a little while. Let's turn it back on. Traffic alerts, all kinds of cool stuff. So, here we got two rather small cup holders, but it's European cars in general. They're all like that. And over here, let's see, how do I, this is an ashtray. How do I activate this? It's like a puzzle. Oh, you just lift up on it. Okay. So it's got a wireless charging pad for your phone and some little bit of storage here. And there are two USB ports, SD card and a SIM card slot. So that's pretty cool. I guess you can hook up 4G to the phone and then to the car. It might provide Wi-Fi for the tablets in the back. Okay, you got the hexagons, wood panel there. Oh, huge glove box. There you go. Store manuals, your registration, some gloves. Oh, you know what? I see a DVD drive rack there. It's a little hard to see, but it's there. So you can play some DVDs. So, yeah, you know what? I think I covered it all. What does this do? Urus, Lamborghini Anima. Oh, you can change the drive mode settings right here. You can also change the settings for the ecosystem, so traction, steering, ride. Set it all right to where you want it. Vehicle information tells you the torque output to the different drive wheels. What else does it do? Inclinometer, so you can measure the incline as you're going up and down. Seats, air conditioning. Oh, we can do with the seats. Oh, you can change them around. Driver assistance. Light and visit. Parking aid. Okay. Cool. Settings and service. What can we do there? It only gives me a few minutes to play with it. So, settings and service. Okay, you can change the settings for your central locking. Fold mirrors, like blah 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 when you lock the car. Oil level. Oil level okay. Okay, that's good enough. Oh, you can change the ride height for the air suspension. Wheel change. Nifty. Okay. Guess that's about all you can do for settings. User messages. What's this here? Oh, you can set up different profiles for different users. Perhaps if you have when your wife wants to drive the car and she has different settings she wants. Nice. Okay, nifty. Well, I'd say that about covers it. I think I covered all the major features of the car. You got tweeters on the side there and those little funky things. I like the hexagon. These little things here. Car turned off again. Oh, we got the key here. Standard Lamborghini key. Nothing crazy. So there's lock. Open the trunk. Unlock. And yeah, I think you can also release the spare key like that. So there you go. Alright, well, that about does it. So while I'm here at Lamborghini Broward, they got a couple of nice things worth checking out. Here is a Gallardo Super Trofeo and a Gallardo Squadra Corsa. So these are two very rare cars. I've seen this one here before, and I've seen this one actually driving on the streets of Miami. Super Trofeo. This one is made to commemorate the Gallardo race car version of this car. So you see it's got the adjustable wing. Is it adjustable? A little bit. Adjustable wing. A little more horsepower, a little lighter. I think it's built on the Superleggera chassis, so it's lightweight, 570 horsepower. And the Squadra Corsa, same thing, same idea, but it's in yellow, and it has the tricolore stripe going down from the bottom coming up to the vent here. And it's also got the different rear bumper. I think it's the final edition bumper. Two very nice cars. Carbon ceramic brakes with large 6-piston calipers up front. Beautiful.